Greetings and salutations, my dearest friends. My name is Samantha, and today, on this episode of Sam Spends Too Much Money on Books, I'm going to be unboxing a Harlequin romance box that I got off eBay. You guys like that little intro? I don't know. It feels real fancy to have an intro. I see other channels have it, and I'm like, hey, let's make an intro. Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't really been posting really anywhere, YouTube, Instagram, etc, etc. I've taken a little bit of a mental health break. My brain and my body needed it. I have some videos that I'm planning and editing and just a lot of content that I have like in my brain, but in the meanwhile I thought I could just sit here and chat with you guys and do a book unboxing. Really quick, I did get a new camera and a new laptop, so let me know if this footage, if this video is better quality than my other videos. I hope it is. Let's just dive in. I'm speaking with my hands a lot. Let's just dive into this romance box. So this was absolutely 100% inspired by my dear friend Spencer from Intentionally Bookish. Posted on Instagram that there was an eBay seller who was selling mystery boxes for Harlequin romances, and I thought that was so fun. You guys know I love mystery boxes. If you're looking for some affordable books, especially romance books, eBay is a great place to look. So when I saw this eBay lot, I was like, I need it. It has to be mine. I've really been wanting to dive into the world of Harlequin romances. I've never read one. I know. So she definitely inspired this video, and I've had this box for like 2-3 weeks but just haven't had an opportunity to show you guys, so I haven't dug in. It's gonna be a surprise on camera. I know Spencer did a unboxing of the box that she got, so I will link that video down below. Check her out. I will also link Bree from Bree Hill down below because she's a sweetheart and she always talks about Harlequin romances as well. So two lovely ladies that inspired this book haul. When I see Harlequin, I always think of like Harley Quinn, like the DC character. Anyways, this one is called A Foolish Dream by Richmond, and it looks like this. It says, it seemed like a heaven-sent escape. Researching articles on Portugal's tourist attractions would bring welcome relief from recent events she'd endured. Then Kate discovered that Peter had also nominated her as a substitute in the Great Port car race. Okay, it says it's going to be a bumpy ride. I'm here for it. If you guys would like to see me do a video on these, I would absolutely love to. Maybe I'll pick 2 or 3 and just film a reading vlog. But the next one is Second Best Husband by Penny Jordan. That's what that looks like. One says, first comes love, then comes marriage. There's nothing quite as pathetic as a secretary in love with her boss, especially when he bluntly announces his engagement to someone else. Foolish and humiliated, Sarah had little hope of ever mending her broken heart. But, there's always a but, Stuart Delaney thought he could help her. He knew all about wanting something just out of reach. He was tall and rugged, with shoulders big enough to lean on, but his dreams of marriage, family, and children were like Sarah's, sadly unfulfilled. Oh, so it's like kind of like a marriage of convenience. That sounds fun. I'm gonna read the plot for all of these because I feel like I'm like a TV show host, like, and with this book, here is the synopsis. All right, another one is A Summer Storm by Robin Donald. These all have a very similar cover. I'm assuming they're all kind of all in the same era. This one is Harlequin Presents as well. With the Harlequin Presents, this one is Dance for a Stranger by Susan McCarthy. So this one looks a little different. It doesn't necessarily look like your typical Harlequin novel. This one is called How I Came to Sparkle Again by Mclaurin. Looks like that. And it's really funny because Kristen Hanna is the person who like blurbed this book. So that's interesting. So this is described as a generous and endearing novel of loss, reconnection of friendship and love, and finding your way home. So this kind of seems more like a women's fiction novel. I don't really love saying women's fiction or chick lit or anything like that because anybody can read those types of books, but this is kind of the vibe it's giving me. It also looks like it takes place during the winter. I really love reading cozy reads, so this, I don't know, we can give it a shot. Next up is Captain Rose's Redemption by Georgie Lee. That's what that looks like. And this is a Harlequin historical, which I think is definitely going to be one of the ones we pick, because you guys know I love my historicals. And this takes place during the Georgian time, so that's cool. This one is part of the Intimate Moments Silhouette Collection, and it is His Secret Weapon by Beverly Barton. Married her first and asked questions later. Okay, there's another silhouette romance, and this one is called His Expectant Neighbor by Susan Mayer. Looks like that. Okay, so apparently our hero is a sexy bachelor with a lasso, and he ends up falling in love with our heroine, who is an expectant mother. Not with his child, I don't think. So maybe a single mom romance. Could be interesting, could be interesting. Kind of matches my outfit. I will say I'm incredibly impressed by the condition of these books. You know, when you're ordering used books on eBay, it's a hit and miss. But I mean, no cracks in the spine. They honestly look untouched. So if there are still these boxes available, I will link them down below for you guys. This one is another Harlequin historical. I'm super excited that these were in the box. This is Falling for Her Viking Captor by Harper St. George. That sounds like a very familiar author name. Do I have other books by her? I don't know, that sounds very, very familiar. So this one says, Lady Annis must stop Viking Rurik, is that how you pronounce it? From discovering the truth about his family's death. Her only solution is to imprison him. Scandalous. But as the ruggedly handsome, because of course he has to be ruggedly handsome, Viking starts to charm his way out of his cell and into her heart. Can she be sure he's still not intent on vengeance, or perhaps an unexpected alliance is the solution? This one sounds interesting. I like the cover for this one. This is Trouble at Lone Spur by Rose Denny Fox. I really like the cover. Like, this to me just screams classic romance. This is a Harlequin super romance. I have never heard of that line before, so that's interesting. I'm gonna take a picture of this one and put it on my Instagram because I kind of like the cover. Next up is another historical Harlequin. This one is the Rakes Unconventional Mistress by Juliet Landon. Looks like this. And it is about a rake and a spinster school mistress. School what? I can't speak today. She's a school head mistress. I can't speak today. Another historical. Whoever was packing this box really did me great. So this is The Debt to the Enemy Lord by Nicole Locke. One looks like another historical. Oh my gosh, it's Lauren Heath. I did not know that Lauren Heath wrote for Harlequin. How did I? No, she doesn't. This is an Avon romance. What? Are they together? I'm very confused. Very happy that I have this though, because I don't have this Lauren Heath one, and I know so many people love her books. This is Lord of Temptation, and yeah, that's what that looks like. As 3 young heirs imprisoned by an unscrupulous uncle escape to the sea, to the streets, to fairway battle, awaiting the day when they would return to reclaim their birthrights. A lot of captive romances up in here. So once upon a time, he was Lord Tristan Easton. Now he is Crimson Jack, a notorious privateer beholden to none, whose only mistress is the sea. All that will change when exquisite Lady Anne Hayworth hires his protection on a trip into danger and seduction. I really want to read this. Probably the one I'm most excited for. Okay, we have 2 left. So next one is part of their Desire series, and this is Tempted by Scandal by Karen Booth. This looks like a little bit more of a modern romance. Oh, it's a billionaire boss. So that's very interesting because I am not a huge fan of a billionaire romance. I just don't love that power dynamic, especially if it's an office romance. Talked about it before. I'm not an office romance type of person. I feel like that's just an HR issue. I don't really find anything sexy and tempting about it, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I am. So, oh, he is her boss. Dang it! Absolute dang it. You know what? I'm not going to judge it. I'm not, because I have been wrong plenty of times. So, we'll give it a shot. Next one is a good one to end this video on because it has like those classic red pages, which I love so much. This one is an old historical, and it is a Pearl for Love. That's what that looks like. I'm sorry, it's not a historical. I think it's a Western. And it was published, it was 60 cents. I wish books were that cheap now. There's not even any cracks in the spine. Like, whoever has these books took such great care of them. When were you published, my friend? 1973. 1973. Oh my goodness, I need to read this. I think it's one of my oldest books. I have some Kathleen E. Woodiwiss books that were published in the 70s, but really that's about it. Most of my historicals on this shelf are like from the 90s, early 2000s, and then obviously I have like some modern ones. So I'm really excited to read like an older one. Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. So that was what I picked up recently. I honestly had so much fun filming this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I film a lot of book hauls on this channel, but they're just so easy to kind of like sit down and chat with you guys. But I promise I do have some fun, exciting content coming soon. That is it. As always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me. I hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye!